Alrighty, so how healthy are your meals each day, huh? Right now, we're going to show you how you can eat healthy with a simple few changes. And joining us now is nutritionist Robert Ferguson, who's teaming up with the Mid-South Food Bank and several other organizations to promote healthy eating. And you are named the People's Fat Loss Coach.
That's right.
You travel all over, right?
All over, all 50 states and abroad, you know.
And so this month is what again?
This is Food Awareness Month,
okay.
Or, Hunger Action Month. It's also Childhood Obesity Prevention Month. So many things go back to the kitchen or food.
Yeah.
And so being here in the beautiful Memphis, my goal as a result of United Healthcare bringing me here is to share with the food banks and the locals how you could eat the foods that you have access to, but eat them in a healthier way.
Yeah, because so many families with this economy are forced to use the Mid-South.
I mean, you would be blown away that 90% of the people who actually go and get food subsidized, right, they go to the food bank, have a job. Because it comes down to the reality of, do you use that $10 to get to work, right, with gas, or do you use that $10 to buy food? So if you can get the food subsidized, you can still go to work.
Sure.
So times are tough, but the good news is it doesn't have to be the diet blues. So we could eat great food and still get great results as far as our health.
Because it's always kind of the, I guess, people always have the perception of if you don't have a lot of money, you eat junk food because it's cheap.
Yes.
And that doesn't have to be the case.
Same as people who are overweight. I mean, there's a direct correlation between hunger, poverty, and obesity. I mean, big time. And so what I would like to do is kind of dispel some myths and give some tips. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect. Okay, because you were saying food banks have non-perishable items a lot of times. And so you have a little display here that you're going to show us. It explains, give us your...
Well, let's challenge you right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have a banana, I have a potato, which many people are afraid of carbohydrates like that.
Right.
I have egg whites and I have mustard. Between those four, which one has the most sodium? Uh-oh, big question.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to say the egg whites.
Well, the mustard.
Really?
Yes. So in a tablespoon of mustard, you're getting about 150 milligrams of sodium. And most people are consuming much more mustard than that. Right? In egg whites, you get a significant amount of sodium. However, with the potato that many people are avoiding, the carbohydrates, very little sodium in this.
Okay.
And I bring that up because oftentimes people equate foods that you would get at a food bank with high sodium type foods.
Right.
And it's not always the case. They're sitting there eating their egg whites, putting down perishable or non-perishable items, thinking that they don't eat much sodium. However, that egg white omelet has a good amount of sodium.
I have one like every day. Oh my
and that's
goodness.
okay. A little sodium is great. It's all part of our electrolytes. Now, I brought this to give a big hit demonstration.
Okay.
I have a Big Mac, the Big Mac Attack, and I just randomly grabbed 2 frozen entrees.
Okay.
Of these 3, which one has the most sodium?
Do I get to see which entrees you have or no?
Well, we have a good question. We have like this right here.
The chicken fried beefsteak meal or the
or we got
Mary Claire's steak mushroom. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to have to say the fried chicken.
You're right. The frozen entrees have more sodium than the Big Mac. However, people are always beating up fast food.
Yeah.
And the reality is, you may be eating something thinking that you don't eat much sodium, but you're putting down food based on the perception that it's high in sodium. My whole thing is, look, if I had this can of beans, which we know comes with a lot of sodium, and you want to be heart healthy, then open up the beans, wash them real quick, and then cook them. Right there, you're going to take out about 50 to 66% of the sodium, and now you're eating something that's heart healthy. You're getting the benefits of the fiber. It's going to satiate you for a long period of time, and life is great.
Yeah, and then you get your protein too.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you very much. The People's Fat Loss Coach, Robert Ferguson. There you go. All right, thank you for joining us. And now